Hi, Cameron Marshall here. Welcome to the very first episode of my brand new podcast. I don't have a name for it yet, and frankly, I don't know if there'll be another episode. But I made a joke to my friend a couple weeks ago about making an audio podcast where I read the script to Shrek 1, officially known as Shrek, live to you, an audience. That being said, it was not a joke. It was a real idea. And the fact that he laughed, and I told other friends about it, they all laughed too. And that fact chilled me to my bones. So today I'd like to show them that dreams can become reality. I'm going to read to you live the script to Shrek 1 by DreamWorks. I don't own this. I don't own DreamWorks Shrek. This is a purely parody. I think that's how you don't get sued. The script was written by William Steig and Ted Elliott, so all credit goes to them. That's what it says here on imsdb.com. Well, let's get started, shall we? Dim the lights. The scene opens to a book lying on a table. Green hands open the book. Once upon a time, there was a lovely princess, but she had an enchantment upon her of a fearful sort, which could only be broken by love's first kiss. She was locked away in a castle, guarded by a terrible fire-breathing dragon. Many brave knights had attempted to free her from this dreadful prison, but none prevailed. She waited in the dragon's keep, in the highest room of the tallest tower, for her true love, and true love's first kiss. Ha ha ha! Like that's ever gonna happen? What a load of... That was the toilet flushing. Now All Star by Smash Bros. Starts playing. I don't have the rights to that song, and I don't want to sing it, so I brought with me my recorder. So here we go. This has no practice, by the way. This is a first attempt. Shrek bathes in mud and scrapes like dirt out of a log or something, if I remember. Shrek's just going about his daily life as the song's playing. It's a weird scene. I don't remember it. The end of All Star, and we have a jump cut to nighttime near Shrek's home. Man 1, think it's in there? Man 2, alright, let's get it. I'm gonna stop saying the names of the people. I'll just do the voices. Whoa, hold on. Do you know what that thing can do to you? Yeah, it'll grind your bones for its bread. Shrek sneaks up behind them and laughs. Ha ha ha! Yes, well, actually, it's going to be hard for me to nail the Shrek voice at first. To get, be patient. Yes, well, actually, that would be a giant. Now, ogres, oh, they're much worse. They'll make a suit from your freshly peeled skin. No! They'll shave your liver, squeeze the jelly from your eyes. Actually, it's quite good on toast. Back, beast! Back, I warn ya! He waves his torch at Shrek. Shrek calmly licks his fingers. All 5 of them. And he extinguishes the torch. The men shrink away from him. Shrek roars very loudly and long. His breath extinguishes all the remaining torches until the men are in the dark. We're in the dark. That's the men saying they're in the dark. Shrek. This is the part where you run away. The men scramble away. He laughs. Ha ha ha. And stay out! Looks down and picks up a piece of paper. It reads, Wanted, fairy tale creatures. Shrek throws the paper over his shoulder. The next day, there's a line of fairy tale creatures. The head of the guard sits at the table, paying people for bringing the fairy tale creatures to him. There are cages all around. Sorry, I've got the hiccups right now. It's a really bad time to record. Some of the people in line are Peter Pan, who is carrying Tinkerbell in a cage. That's horrible. Geppetto, who's carrying Pinocchio. That's even more horrible. And a farmer who is carrying 3 little pigs. Alright, this one's full. Take it away. Move along. Come on, get up. Head guard. Next. The guard's taking the witch's broom. Give me that. Your flying days are over. Snap, he breaks the broom in half. That's 20 pieces of silver for the witch. Next. Get up, come on. 20 pieces. This is really hard to follow. There's lots of characters right now. Little bear crying. This cage is too small. Donkey. This is where it gets good. Donkey. Please, don't turn me in. I'll never be stubborn again. I can change. Please, give me another chance. That sounds like Donkey, right? Old woman. Oh, shut up. Jerks his rope. Oh, says Donkey. Head guard. Next. What have you got? The head guard's voice keeps changing. Geppetto. This little wooden puppet. I'm not a puppet. I'm a real boy. His nose grows. Wait. His nose grows. That was the sound of his nose growing. Head guard. 5 shillings for the possessed. Or, I forgot it. 5 shillings for the possessed toy. Take it away. Father, please, don't let them do this. Help me. Geppetto takes his money and walks off. That's just cruel. The old woman steps up to the table. Head guard. Next. What do you got? Well, I've got a talking donkey. Right. Well, that's good for 10 shillings if you can prove it. Oh, go ahead, little fella. Donkey just looks at her. He doesn't say a word. Well? Oh, he's just a little nervous. He's really quite a chatterbox. Talk, you boneheaded dolt. That's it. I've heard enough. Guards. See, that's kind of a weird line because the head guard didn't actually hear anything. And that was the problem, is that he didn't hear it. So he didn't quite hear enough at all. No, he talks. He does. Pretends to be Donkey. I can talk. I love to talk. I'm the talkiest darn thing you ever saw. By the way, there are some light swear words in Shrek, but I'd like this to be a very friendly, family-friendly podcast. So I'm just gonna edit those out. You know, in case my sister wants to listen to it. In case a bunch of babies want to listen to it. In case, just in case any young people want to listen to it, But it's not necessary. Alright, this is gonna be a good part. The guards grab the old woman and she struggles with them. One of her legs flies out and kicks Tinkerbell out of Peter Pan's hands, and her cage drops on Donkey's head. He gets sprinkled with fairy dust, and he's able to fly. That's one line in the script. That's one line. Donkey. Hey, I can fly. Peter Pan. He can fly. 3 little pigs. He can fly. Head guard. He can talk. Haha, that's right, fool. Now I'm a flying, talking donkey. You might have seen a housefly, maybe even a superfly, but I bet you ain't never seen a donkey fly. Ha. The pixie dust begins to wear off. Uh-oh. It's a genuine donkey line. He begins to sink to the ground. He hits the ground with a thud. Thud. That was the thud. Head guard. Seize him. Donkey takes off running. After him. The guards are yelling, "He's getting away! Get him! This way! Turn!" Donkey keeps running, and he eventually runs into Shrek. Literally. That's a line in the script. I didn't say that. Shrek turns around to see who bumped into him. Donkey looks scared for a moment. Then he spots the guards coming up the path. He quickly hides behind Shrek. "You there, ogre." "I?" "By the order of Lord Farquaad, I am authorized to place you both under arrest and transport you to a designed resettlement facility." "Oh, really? You and what army?" He looks behind the guard and sees, and the guard turns to look as well, and we see that the other the other men have run off. The guard tucks tail and runs off. He tucks tail. That's a line in the script as well. Shrek laughs and goes back about his business and begins walking to his cottage. "Can I say something to you? Listen, you. That was really, really, really something back there. Incredible." "Are you talking to..." He turns around and Donkey's gone. "Me?" He turns back around and Donkey's right in front of him. "Whoa!" "Yes, I was talking to you. Can I tell you that was great back there? Those guards, they thought they was all of that. Then you just showed up and bam, they was tripping all over themselves like babes in the woods. That really made me feel good to see that." "Oh, that's great. Really." I'm gonna try that again. "Oh, that's great. Really." "Man, it's gonna be free." "Now why don't you go celebrate your freedom with your own friends, "But, I don't have any friends, and I'm not going out there by myself." "Hey, wait a minute. I got a great idea. I'll stick with you. You're a mean, green, fighting machine. Together, we'll scare the spit out of anybody that crosses us." Shrek turns and regards Donkey for a moment, before roaring very loudly. "Ah!" That was a genuine Shrek roar, free of charge for you. That can be your ringtone if you want. Just clip that audio clip out, put it on your ringtone. Everyone can hear the coolest ogre in the swamp, if you know what I mean. "Oh wow, that was really scary. If you don't mind me saying, if that don't work, your breath certainly..." Oh, I missed the period there. "Oh wow, that was really scary. If you don't mind me saying, if that don't work, your breath will certainly get the job done. Cause you definitely need some Tic Tacs or something. Cause your breath stinks." I keep confusing periods with comment. I'm tired today. "You almost burned the hair out of my nose. Just like the time..." Shrek covers my... Oh, sorry. "Just like the time..." "Then I ate some rotten berries. I had strong gases leaking out of my butt that day." There's an open window right next to mine. Like, there's a balcony and there's people out there. They're gonna think I'm absolutely ridiculous. Anyway. "Why are you following me?" "I'll tell you why. I don't know the tune to this song Donkey sings. "'Cause I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. My problems have all gone. There's no one to deride me. But you gotta have faith." I don't think that's the actual song. That's what it says, though. "Stop singing! It's no wonder you don't have any friends." I feel bad he was saying that. "Wow, only a true friend would be that cruelly honest." "Listen, little donkey. Take a look at me. What am I?" Really tall?" "No! I'm an ogre! You know, grab your torch and pitchforks. Doesn't that bother you?" "Nope. Nope. Nope. I can't say nope as Donkey. Nope." "Really?" "Really, really." "Oh." "Man, I like you. What's your name?" They didn't type "what's your name." They typed "what's you name." Shrek. "Shrek. You know what I like about you, Shrek? You got that kind of I don't care what nobody thinks of me thing." My computer's too small. I can't read the whole thing. "You got that kind of I don't care what nobody thinks of me thing. I like that. I respect that, Shrek. You all right." They come over a hill and see and you can see Shrek's college. "Whoa! Look at that! Who'd want to live in a place like that?" "That would be my home." "Oh, and it's lovely. Just beautiful, you know. You are quite the decorator." It's amazing what you've done with such a modest budget. I like that. No, I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder. I guess you don't entertain much, do you? I like my privacy. I'm sorry, folks. I gotta take a breather. Some of Donkey's lines are really long. Okay. I like Shrek's lines better. They're short and to the point. You know, I do too. That's another thing we have in common. Like, I hate it when you got somebody in your face, you're trying to give them a hint, and they won't leave, and that's that awkward silence. Can I stay with you? What? Can I stay with you, please? Sarcastically. Well, of course. Really? No. No. Please, I don't want to go back there. You don't know what it's like to be considered a freak. Donkey looks up at Shrek's green face. Well, maybe you do. But that's why we gotta stick together. You gotta let me stay. Please, please. Okay. But one night only. We're 16 minutes in. I just had to check to make sure it's still recording. That would be quite a shame. Thank you. No, that was a Shrek and Donkey fusion. I am even more than the two of them. Thank you. Well, he runs inside the cottage. What are you? Donkey hops up onto a chair. No! This is gonna be fun. And we can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles. Oh! That's a good response, Shrek. Where do I sleep? Shrek is irritated. Outside! I can't do that line either in Shrek's voice. I am part Scottish, so I should be able to do this. But, I mean, what do you know? Shrek's Scottish, right? Yeah. Oh, well, I guess that's cool. I mean, I don't know you, and you don't know me, so I guess outside is best, you know? Here I go. Good night. Shrek slams the door. That was really... Sorry, that was loud. So I apologize, headphone users. Maybe I'll edit that and turn it down. I mean, I do like the outdoors. I'm a donkey. I was born outside. I'll just be sitting by myself outside, I guess, you know. By myself outside. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. Shrek, I still don't know the tune of that song. Shrek's cottage, night. Shrek is getting ready for dinner. He sits himself down and lights a candle made out of earwax. Now that's a scene that they really undersold in the script, because I remember that in the movie. And he reaches into his ear and he goes... And he has like a Shrek ear-shaped candle. And there's a hair in it. And then I don't remember how but he lights it. He lights the hair and then puts it down. So that's a scene that was a lot better in the movie. He begins to eat when he hears a noise. He stands up with a huff. Huff! To Donkey. I thought I told you to stay outside! Donkey from the window. I am outside! There's another noise, and Shrek turns to find the person that made the noise. He says he sees several shadows moving. He finally turns and spots 3 blind mice on his table. I don't know what they sound like. Well, gents, it's a far cry from the farm, but what choice do we have? That's Blind Mouse 1. Blind Mouse 2 says, it's not home, but it'll do just fine. And then Gordo. So the first Blind Mouse is named Blind Mouse 1, second Blind Mouse is Blind Mouse 2, and the third one's Gordo. That's something I found really interesting. I read this first little bit earlier practicing. And yeah, it's Blind Mouse 1, Blind Mouse 2, and Gordo. So Gordo bouncing on a slug. What a lovely bed. Shrek, gotcha! Grabs a mouth, but it escapes and lands on his shoulder. I found some cheese, bites Shrek's ear. Oh! Blah! Awful stuff. Is that you, Gordo? That's Blind Mouse 1. I didn't do the voice. Is that you, Gordo? Gordo, how did you know? I don't remember the Gordo line in the movie. But now I know that the one who jumps up on Shrek's shoulder and bites his ear is named Gordo. Enough! He grabs the 3 mice. What are you doing in my house? He gets bumped from behind and he drops the mice. Hey! He tries to see 7 dwarves with Snow White on the table. Oh no! No, no. Dead broad off the table. That's a real line in the Shrek script. Dead broad off the table. From talking about Snow White, who's like sleeping in her glass coffin thing. Where are we supposed to put her? The bed's taken. Huh? That's Shrek. Shrek marches over to the bedroom and throws back the curtain. The big bad wolf is sitting in the bed. The wolf just looks at him. What? Time lapse. They say time lapse, but I don't think it's a time lapse. I think it's a time skip or a time jump. Because time lapse is when you show a slow period of time really fast. And that's not what's happening here. Shrek now has the big bad wolf by the collar and is dragging him to the front door. I live in a swamp. I put up signs. I'm a terrifying ogre. What do I have to do to get a little privacy? He opens the door and throws the wolf out. He sees that all the collected fairy tale creatures are in his land. That's one line that summarizes quite a large scene. Oh no. No, no. Another genuine Shrek line. I'm saying genuine. That's not what that means. Another like pristine Shrek line is what I meant. The three bears sit around the fire. The Pied Piper, I don't remember that. Pied Piper, maybe? Pied Piper is playing his pipe, and the rats are all running into him. Yikes. Or no, running to him. They're not running into him. Some elves are directing flight traffic so that the fairies and witches can land, etc. That's a very specific scene, and then it just says etc. at the end. So, like, the animators can make up the rest of it. Here it is. What are you doing in my swamp? This echoes and everyone falls silent. I hope I did it loud enough so it echoed. This echoes and everyone falls silent. Gasps are heard all around. The three good fairies hide inside a tent. Alright, get out of here. All of you, move it. Come on, let's go. Hepaya, hepaya. Hey, quickly, come on. I'm sorry. That was just a really funny line. Okay. Ooh, I gotta stop laughing so much. It's making it. I don't want to go in and like edit it. More dwarves run inside the house. No, no, not there, not there. They shut the door on him. Oh! Turns to look at Donkey. Hey, don't look at me. I didn't invite them. Pinocchio. I can't do the Pinocchio voice still because I'm very sick. Or I'm not very sick anymore, but I'm still quite sick. Oh God! Oh God! Oh gosh! No one invited us. That doesn't sound like him at all. That's the voice I'm going to use though. What? We were forced to come here. By who? Little Pig says. Lord Farquaad. He huffed and he puffed and he signed an eviction notice. Oh, alright. Who knows where this Farquaad guy is? Everyone looks around at each other, but no one answers. Except for good old reliable Donkey. Oh, I do. I know where he is. Does anyone else know where to find him? Anyone at all? Me. Anyone? Ooh, pick me. Ooh, I know. Me. Okay. Fine. Attention all fairy tale things. Do not get comfortable. Your welcome is officially worn out. My foot's falling asleep. God, I've been sitting cross-legged this whole time. Please excuse the noises of me adjusting my legs. Your welcome is officially worn out. In fact, I'm gonna see this guy Farquaad right now and get you all off my land and back to where you came from, or so help me. I added that part. Pause. Then the crowd goes wild. That's the crowd going wild. Oh! To Donkey. You're coming with me. Alright, that's what I like to hear, man. Shrek and Donkey, two stalwart friends, off on a whirlwind big city adventure. I love it. Singing, On the road again. I don't know the tune to this one. Sing it with me, Shrek. I can't wait to get on the road again. What did I say about singing? Can I whistle? Can I whistle? No. Can I hum it? Alright, hum it. Sorry, I'm just gonna adjust my legs again. This is a hard I don't never expected making a podcast. I've been sitting cross-legged. My recording just paused. I don't know how much of like a big deal that is. I don't know how long it was. Hopefully not long. Anyway, let's move on to the next scene, shall we? Duloc, kitchen. A masked man is torturing the gingerbread man. He's continually dunking him in a glass of milk. Lord Farquaad walks in. That's enough. He's ready to talk. That's not how Farquaad talks, though. That's enough. He's ready to talk. The gingerbread man is pulled out of the milk and slammed down onto a cookie sheet. Farquaad laughs as he walks over to the table. However, when he reaches the table, we see that it goes up to his eyes. He clears his throat and the table is lowered. So I guess that means that's because he's short, not just saying it's a really tall table. And the table's lowered. He picks up the gingerbread man's legs, who apparently were apparently broken off earlier, just didn't say that. And he plays with them. Run, 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 as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. You are a monster. That's the gingerbread man's voice for now. I'm not the monster here. You are. You and the rest of that fairy tale trash poisoning my perfect world. Now tell me, where are the others? That was not a nice line. Eat me! That's not. He spits milk into Farquaad's eye. That's such a dumb thing to say when you're a gingerbread man. I've tried to be fair to you creatures. Now my patience has reached its end. Tell me or I'll... He makes as if to pull off the gingerbread man's buttons. No! No! Not the buttons! Not my gumdrop buttons! That's really loud. Again, my poor neighbor. Sorry, neighbor! Alright then. Who's hiding them? Okay, I'll tell you. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! Yes, I know the Muffin Man, who lives on Drury Lane. Well, she's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! She's married to the Muffin Man. The door opens and the head guard walks in. That was such a good scene. I didn't even want to make a joke through that part, because that was such a good scene. The door opens and the head guard walks in. My lord, we found it. Then what are you waiting for? Bring it in. More guards enter, carrying something that is covered by a sheet. They hang up whatever it is and remove the sheet. It is the magic mirror. This is a really dramatic line in my head. I wanted to make it that way. Oh! That was supposed to be in awe, but it sounded like he, stubbed his toe or something. Magic mirror. Don't tell him anything! Farquaad picks him up and jumps into a trash can with a lid. No! Evening mirror. Oh no, evening. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Is this not the most perfect kingdom of them all? Well, technically, you're not a king. I don't remember what the mirror sounds like, so he sounds like a talk show host. Because I remember he was, at one point in the show. Or in the movie. Thelonious? Thelonious holds up a hand mirror and smashes it with his fist. You were saying? What I mean is, you're not a king yet. But you can become one. All you have to do is marry a princess. Go on. So, just sit back and relax. Wait, I'm just going to check if the podcast is still recording before I start. This is a long scene. So, just sit back and relax, my lord, because it's time for you to meet today's eligible bachelorettes. And here they are. Bachelorette number 1 is a mentally abused shut-in from a kingdom far, far away. She likes sushi and hot tubbing anytime. Her hobbies include cooking and cleaning for her 2 evil sisters. Please welcome Cinderella. Oh, the mirror shows a picture of Cinderella. I can't really do that audio-wise. Bachelorette number 2 is a cape-wearing girl from the land of fancy. Is that a land? The land of fancy. Although she lives with 7 other men, she's not easy. Just kiss her dead frozen lips and find out what a live wire she is. He'd have to go to Shrek's house to find that, because I remember she was the dead broad on the table. And find out what a live wire she is. Come on, give it up for Snow White! Wait, no. Never mind. What? Wait. I'm getting my fairy tales confused. Wasn't it Sleeping Beauty that was asleep and you had to wake up from the true love's kiss? Or did that happen to Snow White too? Or is that the same thing? No, it's not. What? I'm really confused. Did that happen to both of them? Because Aurora was Sleeping Beauty, was she not? And Snow White was the one with the 7 dwarves. And I know Snow White had the poisonous apple. But was that the exact same situation as Sleeping Beauty, where she was like asleep and had to be woken up by true love's kiss or something? Like, anyway, let's go on. I don't. Shrek's more important than those fairy tales. And last, but certainly not least, Bachelorette number 3 is a fiery redhead from a dragon-guarded castle, surrounded by boiling hot lava. But don't let that cool you off. Lava normally doesn't cool you off. She's a loaded pistol who likes pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. Yours for the rescuing, Princess Fiona. Shows a picture of Princess Fiona. So it'll be Bachelorette number 1, Bachelorette number 2, or Bachelorette number 3. And the guards all say 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3. 3, 1, 3, 3, says Felonius, holds up 2 fingers. Big number 3, my lord. Okay, number 3. Lord Farquaad, you've chosen Princess Fiona. Princess Fiona. She's perfect. All I have to do is just find someone who can go. But I probably should mention the little thing that happens at night. I'll do it. Yes, but after sunset. Silence! I will make this Princess Fiona my queen, and Duloc will finally have the perfect king. Captain, assemble your finest men. We're going to have a tournament. And he smiles evilly. That's written in there. Is evilly a word? Yes, apparently. Duloc parking lot, Lancelot section. There's a really funny visual joke coming up, and I'm not going to be able to convey it by audio, so it's going to really be an awkward moment for me reading out what happens and laughing because I remember the scene, but it's not. Okay, let's go. Shrek and Donkey come out of the field that is right by the parking lot. The castle itself is about 40 stories high. 40 stories high. That's a lot of story. But that's it. That's it right there. That's Duloc. I told you I'd find it. So that must be Lord Farquaad's castle. I've lost the Shrek voice. It's been too long now. Uh-huh. That's the place. Do you think he's maybe compensating for something? He groans because Donkey doesn't get the joke. He continues walking through the parking lot. Hey, wait. Wait up, Shrek. Hurry, darling. We're late. Hurry. That's just Man. His name is Man. Hey, you! The attendant, who is wearing a giant head that looks like Lord Farquaad, screams and begins running through the rows of rope to get to the front gate. I remember this scene. This is the one I was talking about, the visual one. And it doesn't say this in the script, but the thing is he's running like it's taking a really long time because the ropes, it's like, at a movie theater, when there's the lines, or I don't even know if movie theaters have those anymore. It's like at a fair where the ropes go back and forth and you have kind of to zigzag through, and normally they're really long lines, so it's just kind of to condense the line, but there's no one here, so he's running through the rows, but he's going zigzagging around all the ropes. You guys everyone's seen this movie. Everyone remembers this scene. I don't know why I'm explaining it. And then, wait a second. Look, I'm not gonna eat you. He sighs and then begins walking straight through the rows, like knocking all the ropes over. The attendant runs into a wall and falls down. Ah! Shrek and Donkey look at him, then continue to Duloc. Just keep going. The scene is now in Duloc. They look around, but all is quiet. It's quiet. Too quiet. Where is everybody? I can't do Shrek's voice anymore. I've lost it. Hey, look at this. Donkey runs over and pulls a lever that is attached to a box marked information. The music winds up and then the box doors open up. There are little wooden people inside and they begin to sing. Welcome to Duloc. Wooden people, welcome to Duloc, such a perfect town. I guess that's the name of the song. I don't remember the song, but it's... Here we have some rules. Let us lay them down. Don't make waves, stay in line. And we'll get along fine. Duloc is a perfect place. Please keep off the grass. Shine your shoes and wipe your face. Duloc is a perfect place. Suddenly a camera takes Donkey and Shrek's picture. Wow, let's do that again. Makes ready to run over and pull the lever again. Grabs Donkey's tail and holds him still. No. That's such an overreaction. They hear trumpet fanfare. That was the trumpet fanfare. And head over to the arena. Brave knights, this is Farquaad. Brave knights, you are the best and brightest in all of the land. Today one of you shall prove himself. As Shrek and Donkey walk down the tunnel to get into the arena, Donkey is humming the Duloc theme song. Alright, you're going the right way for a smacked bottom. Alright, you're going the right way for a smacked bottom. Just wanted to read that one more time. Alright, you're going the right way for a smacked bottom. Okay, let's keep going, shall we? Sorry about that. Farquaad. That champion shall have the honor, the privilege, to go forth and rescue the lovely Princess Fiona from the fiery keep of the dragon. If for any reason the winner is unsuccessful, the first runner-up will take his place, and so on and so forth. Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make. That was our cheers. Let the tournament begin. He notices Shrek. Oh, what is that? It's hideous. And this is a really clever joke from Shrek because he looks at Donkey and then back at Farquaad and he says, that's not very nice. It's just a donkey. And then there's I remember there's like a solid 2 seconds for the audience to laugh. And then Farquaad says, indeed. He doesn't disagree that it's just a donkey. He says, indeed. Knights, new plan. The one who kills the ogre will be named champion. Have it him. I think that's a typo in the script, but it says have it him. Get him. Oh, hey now. You're an all-star. The line just says, oh, hey now. Come on. Hang on now. Bumps into a table where there are mugs of beer. Nice. That is a good detail to have in the script. Go ahead, get him, says the crowd. Holds up a mug of beer. Can't we just settle this over a pint? Kill the beast. No? Alright then. Drinks the beer. Come on. Come on. And this is a long fight scene the fight scene that I'm going to describe. But since I read part of this script yesterday, I remember that the script doesn't finish describing it. It says, he takes the mug and smashes the spigot off the large barrel of beer behind him. The beer comes rushing out, drenching the other men, and wetting the ground. It's like mud now. Shrek slides past the other men and picks up a spear that one of the men dropped. As Shrek begins to fight, Donkey hops up onto the larger beer barrels to... I lost my spot. Oh. one of the larger beer barrels. It breaks free of its ropes and begins to roll. Donkey manages to squish 2 men into the mud. That's awful. There was so much fighting going on here that I'm not going to go into detail. Suffice to say, Shrek kicks butt. That's what the scriptwriter wrote. Hey Shrek, tag me! Tag me! It's not tag Donkey, you idiot. Shrek comes over and bangs a man's head up against Donkey's. Donk-y. That's the sound it makes. Shrek gets up over the ropes and interacts with the crowd. It doesn't say what he does, he just interacts with them. Yeah! It's a Shrek line. A man tries to sneak up behind Shrek, but Shrek turns in time and sees him. The chair! Give him the chair! That's what a woman says. Like her name is Woman. Shrek smashes a chair over the guy's back. God, he's paralyzed now. Finally, all the men are down. Donkey kicks one of them in the helmet, and the ding. What's the ding? And the ding. I lost my place again. And the ding sounds the end of the match. The audience goes wild. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm here till Thursday. It's a weirdly specific day to be here till. Like not, I'm here all week. Just I'm here until Thursday. Try the veal. Laughs. That's what haha usually means. The laughter stops as all of the guards turn their weapons to Shrek. Shall I give the order, sir? No, I have a better idea. People of Duloc, I give you our champion. What? Congratulations, Ogre. You're won the honor. That's another typo, I think. Of embarking on a great and noble quest. Quest? I'm already in a quest. Or on a quest. That's so many typos. I'm already on a quest. A quest to get my swamp back. Your swamp? Yeah, my swamp. Where do you dump those fairy tale creatures? You short man? Indeed. Alright, Ogre. I'll make it. He doesn't have an accent. Indeed. Alright, Ogre. I'll make you a deal. Go on this quest for me, and I'll give you your swamp back. Exactly the way it was. Down to the last slime-covered toadstool. And the squatters? As good as gone. What kind of quest? Time lapse, which I'll still think is a time jump. Donkey and Shrek are now walking through a field, heading away from Duloc. Shrek is munching on an onion. This is my favorite part. That's the sound of him munching on an onion. Just a raw onion, and like a full onion. Let me get this straight. You're gonna go fight a dragon and rescue a princess just so Farquaad will give you back a swamp, which you only don't have because he filled it full of freaks in the first place? Is that about right? You know, maybe there's a good reason Donkey shouldn't talk. Yikes! Got him! You know, maybe there's a good reason Donkey shouldn't talk. I don't get it. Why don't you just pull some of that ogre stuff on him? Throttle him, lay siege to his fortress, grinds his bones to make your bread? The whole ogre trip. Oh, I know what. Maybe I should have decapitated an entire village and put their heads on a pike, gotten a knife, cut their spleen, and drank their fluids. Does that sound good to you? No, not really, no. For your information, there's a lot more to ogres than people think. That was 8 different accents I just did. For your information, there's a lot more to ogres than people think. Example? Okay, ogres are like onions. He holds out his onion. Donkey sniffs the onion. Because they sting? Yes. No! I'm so loud. I'm sorry if I... Don't wear a headphone while listening to this podcast. That's a thing I can tell you right now. Because they make you cry? No! Because if you leave them in the sun, they get all brown and start sprouting little white hairs? No! Layers, Donkey! Layers! Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. They said that already. You get it? We both have layers. He heaves a sigh. And then walks off. Trailing after Shrek. Oh, you know, both have layers. Wait, what? Oh, You both have layers. Oh. You know, not everybody likes onions. Cake. Everybody loves cake. Cakes have layers. I don't care what everybody likes. Ogres are not like cakes. That was a really sad line that I don't really think I got like the first 8 times I watched the movie. Because Donkey says everyone likes cakes. And Shrek says ogres are not like cakes. And there's a big ... So that was definitely intentional. And I don't think Mike Myers delivered that line well enough. Or just, like, it didn't read very well in a movie. But that was really sad. And some good character development for Shrek, I think. Maybe I was just too dumb to pick up on that. I don't know. You know what else everybody likes? Parfaits. Have you ever met a person who you say, hey, let's get some parfait. They say, heck no, I don't like no parfait. Parfaits are delicious. No, you dense, irritating, miniature beast of burden. Ogres are like onions. End of story. That says end of story. But I'm assuming it's end of story. Bye-bye. See ya later. Parfaits may be the most delicious thing on the whole darn planet. You know, I think I prefer your humming. Oh! I was supposed to be John Cena, but I can't do it. It was supposed to be just like a 2007 meme thing. That was a 2013 meme. Do you have a tissue or something? I'm making a mess. Just the word parfait makes me start slobbering. That's nasty. They head off. There's a montage of their journey, walking through a field at sunset, sleeping beneath a bright moon, Shrek trying to put out a campfire the next day, and having a bit of a problem. So Donkey pees on the fire to put it out. That's disgusting. That's just disgusting. And now we're 45 minutes into the podcast, and we've just reached the Dragon's Keep, so this is going to be the end for this episode. Shrek and Donkey are walking up to the keep that's supposed to house Princess Fiona. It appears to look like a giant volcano. Oh, Shrek, did you just do that? You gotta warn somebody before you just crack one off. My mouth was open and everything. And that's the end. Thank you very much for tuning into the first episode of Cam Reads a Movie podcast. That's not the name of it, but that's what you could call it if you were just talking to your friend about it or something. I don't know if you would talk to your friends about podcasts, that'd be a bit sad, but if you're talking to your friend about like this guy on the internet you listen to read the Shrek script. But I mean, you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm the guy who's sitting in his room reading the Shrek script, you know? It's Wednesday actually, but I'm off school, so I've got better things to be doing. Alright, but I don't, so that's why I'm doing this. Like, I could be doing something better with my time, but I'm sitting here and I'm reading the Shrek script, and I have been doing that for 48 minutes and 11 seconds. So you know what? Who am I to judge? Nobody. I'm nobody to judge. So yeah, thank you very much for listening. Next time I do this, which will probably be like in like a year, we're gonna finish the Shrek script. Probably. Well, we probably just finished the first act, so we're probably 2 more episodes of the Shrek script. Then maybe we'll move on to Shrek 2. Maybe we'll do a different movie. Who knows? Maybe we'll do some nice Lord of the Rings. That'd be fun. Maybe we'll do a different movie that everybody hasn't seen. So that so it's not less of a, who knows? The possibilities are really endless. We got all kinds of movies. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for spending 49 minutes of your time. I was just waiting for it to say 49 minutes exactly. Listening to this. I really hope you were doing something else and not like focusing all your time on this. Like, I hope you were, I don't know, eating or something and you just listened to it, or like playing a video game. I just hope you're doing something better with your time, because Anyway, I'm gonna stop insulting you. That's it. I had a fun time. I hope you did too. And that's really the whole point of Shrek. That's really the whole point of this podcast. That's the whole reason I'm sitting here talking to the microphone still after 49 minutes 32 seconds. So thank you very much for listening, and good night. Have a wonderful Friday evening, maybe. If it's Friday evening for you. If not, have a just wonderful night. Thank you.